We all know this sound. It's an infusion pump alarm triggered by an obstruction to the flow of IV fluids. It will need attention or else needed fluids aren't going to be given. And chances are this isn't the first time the alarm has sounded. But it could be worse. Unattended administration of IV fluids to patients connected to traditional human-style IV sets often ends with pulled out or clogged catheters, twisted and obstructed IV lines, and chewed, leaking tubing. You may think there's no simple way to prevent these costly, recurrent, and frustrating problems, but there is. Use of a few additional, inexpensive components designed specifically for small animal patients can make things so much better. You'll be able to give unattended fluid therapy safely and cost-effectively day and night. The decision is totally yours. You can continue on as you always have and put up with the frustration and aggravation associated with your current IV fluid therapy methods, or make a few changes and achieve hassle-free fluid therapy. You will be able to go from this to this. You may ask, what do I need to get hassle-free fluid therapy? You'll need a few items specifically designed for your patients. These are a swivel, part of the International Wind Flex-coil Swivel Set. A coil, also part of the Flex-coil Swivel Set. A reusable shoe to hold the set to the top center of cage or run. The swivel coil set snaps in and out of the shoe by squeezing the sides of the swivel. For cages, the shoe is adhered to the top of the cage with double-sided tape. To keep the primary IV set tubing up and out of the way, two tubing tabs are adhered to the top of the cage as well. For runs, the shoe is attached to the swivel run rod. The rod is positioned out of the reach of the patient. A second fluid run rod with hooks is placed above the first to hold the bags or bottles of fluid. These rods are custom made to fit your runs and can be made for runs of different width and with solid sidewalls, bars, or chain link fencing. The Flex-coil Swivel Set has a very flexible and resilient coiled tubing with different lengths to meet your needs. You'll also need a releasable or traditional collar. The International Wind releasable collar is safe to use in almost all situations because it will come off or break apart if choking force occurs. A releasable cable tie is used to attach the coil to the collar. By attaching the coil to the collar behind the head between the shoulders, the coil is out of sight and out of easy reach, and it takes all the pull off the IV catheter as the patient moves. An extension set goes between the coil and the IV catheter. These extension sets are made of small bore, thick-walled but flexible tubing to resist patient damage. They have a special kink-safe adapter at the far end to reverse direction of the tubing near the IV catheter and prevent kinking at this critical spot. The combination of a swivel, coil, and a way to attach the set to a collar enables the patient to move, turn, spin, jump, or lie down and roll without interrupting IV fluid therapy. All of these International Wind components are designed to be disposable, sterile where needed, inexpensive, ready to use, and quickly and easily assembled. The system is designed so patients can be treated continuously day and night. Think how valuable it would be to be able to leave a patient on IV fluids overnight and return in the morning to find the prescribed fluids have been given, the IV system is still attached and working, and your patient has improved and is excited to see you. In some instances, when a patient becomes aware of the coil and tries to grab it, an Elizabethan collar will help. International Wind also offers a shoulder strap to make it easy to take a patient for a walk or move the patient to another area of the hospital. Everything attaches to the special shoe on the shoulder strap. When you start using the Flex-coil Swivel System, you will see improved patient care, fewer complications, a reduction in wasted technical and professional time, and increased practice income. Let us help you get started today.